Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Did you know that even the most popular cartoons on the entire internet have animation errors and mistakes hidden in them? And yes, that includes our favorite crime-fighting yellow Labrador, that's right. Even Safety Sheriff Labrador, the baby bus show that millions of kids, and let's be honest, their parents too, watch every single day, has some pretty wild mistakes that almost nobody catches. But we caught them, and today we're going to show you every single one, so buckle up because some of these are absolutely hilarious. Mistake number 1, the reused police car sequence. Sheriff Labrador and Dobie get an emergency call and jump into their police car to rush to the scene. Have you ever noticed that the driving animation is literally the exact same sequence every single time? We're talking about the same car, the same street, the same turn, the same baby bus police badge symbol that flashes on screen. It doesn't matter if they're chasing Dr. Intel through the city or rushing to save little chick from danger. It's the same road, the same buildings, the same everything. Mistake number 2, Dobie's disappearing nunchucks.
Leave it to me! My nunchucks can do anything!
Now let's talk about our favorite clumsy Doberman officer Dobie and his iconic bone-shaped nunchucks. We all know, Dobie loves those nunchucks, right? He carries them everywhere and uses them to do cool tricks and catch bad guys. But here's the thing, in multiple episodes, Dobie's nunchucks just vanish into thin air. In one scene, he'll have them strapped to his belt, looking all cool and ready for action. But then, literally in the very next shot, when the camera angle changes, they're completely gone, like they never existed, and then boom, the camera switches again and suddenly the nunchucks are back. It's like they have a mind of their own. Maybe those nunchucks are the real mystery. Mistake number 3, the CGI thumbnail trap. Okay, this one isn't exactly a mistake inside the show, but it's definitely something that catches everyone off guard. If you look at the thumbnails of Sheriff Labrador episodes on YouTube, you'll notice they're made in really cool looking CGI with 3D models that look absolutely amazing, but then when you actually click on the episode and start watching, what do you get completely flat? 2D animation that looks nothing like the thumbnail. It's basically false advertising, and honestly, it's one of the funniest bait and switches in all of kids' YouTube content. The CGI Sheriff Labrador looks like he belongs in a Pixar movie, but the actual show looks like it was made in a completely different universe. Mistake number 4, Papillon's backpack equipment glitch now. Here's a really interesting one involving the newest member of the team, Sheriff Papillon. We all know Papillon is famous for that huge backpack full of gadgets and equipment, right? It has robotic hands and all sorts of cool detective tools. But if you look carefully in several episodes, the equipment on her back literally changes shape and size from scene to scene. In one shot, the backpack looks absolutely massive, almost bigger than Papillon herself. And then in the very next frame, it shrinks down to like half its size. If you've made it this far, you're definitely a true Sheriff Labrador fan. So to prove you're really paying attention, comment down below, #ForestTown, and let us know which of these mistakes you've noticed before. Now, let's keep going. Mistake number 5, the identity swap episode. Remember that episode called Little Mole is Missing? Here's something absolutely hilarious that happens in it at one point during the episode. Sheriff Labrador is actually mistaken for Officer Doberman. Now think about that for a second. One is a tall yellow Labrador retriever wearing a sheriff's badge, and the other is a black Doberman. And somehow, someone in Forest Town confused the two of them. It's like confusing a banana with a piece of charcoal, but here's the real mistake. The character models in that particular scene actually do look weirdly similar for a brief moment, almost as if the animators accidentally used the wrong character template for a few frames before catching themselves. That's right, for a split second, our beloved sheriff looked a bit more Doberman than Labrador. Mistake number 6 in Dr. Antel's ever-changing clone colors. Villain Dr. Antel, we all know that this evil antelope scientist creates clones of herself, right? And normally these clones look exactly like her with that signature cornflower blue skin and fuchsia pink hair. But here's where it gets really messy in several episodes. The clone's hair color randomly switches between scenes. Sometimes a clone that had pink hair in one shot suddenly has red or yellow hair in the next, without any explanation. And we're not talking about different clones here. We're talking about the same exact clone in the same exact scene, just changing color like a chameleon. It's almost like the colorist forgot which clone was which. Honestly, with how many clones Dr. Intel creates, we can't really blame them, but it's still a pretty noticeable mistake when you're paying attention. Mistake number 7, Forest Town's impossible geography. Now, this one is more of a logic error, but it's really funny when you think about it. Forest Town is supposed to be one single town, right? Just a nice, peaceful community where all the animal characters live, but depending on the episode, the geography of Forest Town changes completely. In some episodes, the police station is right next to the school, but in other episodes, they're shown driving for what seems like forever to get between the same two locations. Buildings appear and disappear between episodes, streets change direction, and somehow Forest Town has a beach, a mountain, a forest, and a bustling city center, all within what seems like a 5-minute drive. It's like Forest Town exists in its own dimension, where the laws of geography just don't apply. Maybe that's why Dr. Antel keeps getting away. She's not outsmarting the police, she's just using the town's broken GPS. Mistake number 8, the floating mango incident. Ghosts on a foggy day, there's a scene where Papillon sees something floating in the fog, and she genuinely thinks it's a flying mango. And what does she do? She grabs it and pulls it. Turns out it was Sheriff Labrador's ears. Now, that's already hilarious on its own, but here's the animation mistake during this scene when Papillon grabs what she thinks is a mango. Sheriff Labrador's ears actually stretch to an impossible length. We're talking cartoon physics on another level for a brief moment. Our serious crime-fighting sheriff looks like he has floppy rabbit ears that are 3 times their normal size before they snap back to normal. It's like the animators said, you know what, let's just go with it, and honestly, we respect that energy. Honestly, this was such a fun video to make because even with all these little errors and animation slip-ups, we still absolutely love this show. Sheriff Labrador, Dobie, and Papillon make an incredible team, and even Dr. Antel with her wild clones and her dramatic bah keeps us entertained every single episode. If you happen to notice any other mistakes in Sheriff Labrador that we didn't mention in this video, please comment down below and let us know. We'd love to see what you guys have spotted, and to make sure you keep watching really cool content, we've selected these 2 videos right here for you to watch. Next, check them out, because we're sure you're going to love them. See you in the next one.